Hey guys, Wagwan, Konnichiwa. Welcome to Let's Talk Mobile Legends. Today we'll be talking about Franco, the Iron Hook wielding captain of the Frozen Seas. If you want a fun tank to play with that can cause absolute chaos, Franco is the way to go. His specialty is initiator/control. He has high durability, high offense, mid skill effect, and mid difficulty. His passive is Wasteland Force. Franco increased movement speed by 10% and regain 1% of max HP per second if he takes no damage for a short amount of time. His first skill is Iron Hook. Franco launches an iron hook in a designated direction. The hook will snag the first unit, dealing 550 plus 100% total physical attack, and dragging the unit back to Franco. His second skill is Fury Shock. Franco lashes out, dealing physical damage equal to 300 plus 4% of his max HP to nearby enemies, slowing them by 70% for 1.5 seconds. His ultimate, Bloody Hunt. Franco suppresses a designated enemy unit for 1.8 seconds and then hacks them for 6 times, continuously dealing 60 plus 70% physical damage each hack.
The harsh natural environment of the distant wintry northern vale shaped those who lived there into a brave and material people. They revered the strong and took pride in their tall and rugged appearance. They believed that their robust physiques were inherited from their common ancestor, the Iceland Goldum, who once ruled these lands. To the young Franco, however, this traditional way of thinking was nothing but oppressive. His tribe had lived on the coast of the frozen sea for generations and relied on their large fleet of ships for trading and fishing to support their livelihoods. But the passing years did not make young Franco want to become a grown man. They only made him notice the strange way the others would look on him. Though his father was a harpooner, famous throughout the coast, and his brother were all tall and strong, Franco was small and unimpressive for a northern man. Some even jokingly said that given Franco's stature, his ancestors was not the ice golem, but the dwarves of the legend. To train strong warriors, the Northern Vale tribes on the coast of the Frozen Sea engaged in intensely competitive games from childhood and received systematic combat training once they reached puberty, so they would be able to engage in long trading missions or fishing journey upon reaching adulthood. To Franco's embarrassment, however, when the other boys had already started wielding battle axes and spears, he was only able to handle much smaller weapons. In fact, the battle axes were even taller than he was. Though small in stature, Franco had great ambition to become Northern Vale's greatest warrior and to have his name remembered in the Book of Heroes, to be loved by all future generations. To achieve this ambition, Franco trained relentlessly, day after day, increasing his strength and martial prowess. Yet, no matter how hard Franco trained, he was looked down upon by the others for his short stature. Even his father and brothers believed that little Franco was only suitable to be a merchant and would never be able to be a warrior or a sailor who could take on the cruel environment and ferocious enemies. Facing constant mockery and discrimination, Franco angrily decided to leave his tribe. He would prove to all of them that even if he was little, he could still achieve great things. Over the next few years, he hid away in Northern Vale's endless mountains, surviving and training alone in the most extreme environments. After long years of fighting the bitter cold, terrible beasts, and ever present threats, Franco developed a strength far exceeding any ordinary man, as well as an indomitable character.
Whilst Franco was training alone in the mountains, the cruel and power-hungry Captain Vane descended upon the frozen sea, breaking the long-respected rules of the Northern Vale pirates and fishermen. He began to invade and annex the territory of pirates as well as commoners, ruling them with an iron fist.
Those facing Bane's powerful fleet and fearsome firepower had only two options: submit or be annihilated. Bane's cruelty drew fierce resistance from various forces, the fiercest of all coming from Franco's tribe. As a warning to those who would defy him, Bane set a massive armada of ships to blockade the surrounding seas and sent constant raid on Franco's tribe, declaring he would sink all their ships and raze their harbor to the ground. After 10 years in the mountains, Franco returned to his tribe, full of confidence and strength. Descending upon the ferocious battle, he crushed Bane henchmen with his hanker and godlike strength. Only after the battle did his oppressed tribesmen make the surprising discovery that the hero who had come to save them was none other than the once mocked little Franco. After learning of Bane's treacherous actions, Franco angrily swore to annihilate him and all his henchmen. Franco then led his tribesmen and their ships in resistance against Bane's cruel rule. They equipped old fishing ships with battering rams and cannons, and attacked Bane's pirate fleet whenever they found them, dealing heavy blows against Bane's forces. In desperation, Bane gathered an enormous fleet to suppress Franco's resistance, but both sides remained in a deadlock after several battles. With Bane unable to force an advantage, once Bane managed to lead Franco into a trap but only managed to wound him, and Franco managed to escape with his life. Further, more and more people of Northern Vale, inspired by Franco's courage and strength, unite around him to fight Bane. Seeing Franco's strength grow steadily by the day, the cunning Captain Bane came up with a plan. He would sue for peace with Franco, suggesting that they search for the Twilight Orb together, while secretly join the Mayan Empire Navy to the Frozen Sea. This would allow him to kill two birds with one stone, find the Twilight Orb, and defeat Franco for good. Suspicious of Bane's sudden goodwill, Franco pretended to take the bait, ordering his men to search for the Twilight Orb while secretly leading a contingent of warriors to seize control of the pirate ship among the Black Shark fleet. Bane instigated a battle between the two navies, preparing to reap the benefit for himself in the aftermath. However, Franco, hidden within the Black Sharks, ordered his men to open fire from behind Bane, making a direct hit on the behemoth in its most glorious moment. Bane and his flagship received deadly blow from the defiant lord and sank to the bottom of the sea. With Bane drowned, Franco became ruler of the entire coast of Northern Vale. He led his people to drive out the remnants of Bane's forces, rebuilt the harbor, and restarted trade, bringing a renaissance to the entire Northern Vale. Out of respect for Franco's glorious achievements, the people of Northern Vale titled him Frozen Warrior, but to Franco, all that he had done so far was still not worthy of such praise. Not long after Franco learned that Bane not only had not perished, but had gained new powers and was gathering his men for his return.
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe. Also, if there's any tips or lore that I have missed, feel free to put them in the comment section below.